At what point did you consider yourself successful?
I was brought up with a lot of struggle. To do anything is a struggle. To have much is a struggle. To survive is a struggle. So owning your worth, there were many moments where at the height of career or whatever, or still in it. I mean, I feel successful now that I've lasted 30 years in a business that's just very unforgiving. But have I lasted, there's the buts. Do I have regrets? A few, and it always comes down to the business cap. It doesn't come down to the talent or the music. It always comes back to the business components. You're called upon to have this raw, magical, incredible gift, if you will, and this songs, this music to move people, sway them at such a young age, and to make decisions based on such a young age like that when you're caught up in not really the knowledge. I blew up in late 80s, 88. They didn't offer classes like this. It wasn't classes by people that won. Like, I'm sorry, Barbra Streisand wasn't teaching at Harvard and wasn't giving classes at, what they're doing in New York so you can understand what it's like to entrepreneurial your life. And being a musician was a no thank you business. I was encouraged by my parents, I will give you that, because they opened that door for me and they exposed me to it and they loved the art so much. And clearly I had a gift. Clearly it was, they could see that.
We always hear about people's success stories, but I think it's failure really defines us. And it doesn't have to be a negative. Failure does not have to be negative at all. You just have to learn from it. So when you say you had like regrets in business, are there things that you regret that maybe we could learn from? What are some of those things that you regretted?
Well, I would have to say the biggest things, it's relationships. It was learning how to relate. It was a lot of, looking back, I would say, listen more, say less. That's just a great business tactic. Or listen, and it's that idea of validate who's speaking to you, whether you believe in what they're saying or not. And it's like a hot potato, like, oh, in fact, that sounds great. People are offering you, sounds great, let me get back to you. So then you go away and then you think on it. You take your moment. And then, of course, you do due diligence. You do the research. You do the stuff on it. From my perspective, you didn't get those, there weren't courses like this. And I know you understand what I'm saying. I did go to school for music. I studied voice. I was operatically trained. That's what a lot of people don't understand. So I took my voice very seriously because I knew I was going to be going into a side of it that was not, that's another thing. The more knowledge and the more you can protect your instrument. Now I'm on a performing end of it, but that comes to your skills. That's your skill set.